Good day, Earthlings. Today I'll be talking about women. Ooh, scary. But bear with me and watch this clip for a second.
Do you believe that men and women can be just friends?
Yes. Yeah, of course. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
So women in general, and especially the women who are educated and in first world countries, they tend to be a little bit blue-pilled about human nature and stuff. But that's not the point of the video. Let's see what the men have to say.
I think it'd be hard to do.
I mean, we're all men.
I know.
So of course we're going to have those feelings, and we can be content with just friendship, and we can be silent regarding those feelings, but we're gonna have them.
No. No. I don't believe so. No.
I guess what I'm saying is no.
But you see, both of them can perceive a reality and acknowledge it for what it is, but men tend to do this more than women. And I think it's because women really love having a positive worldview and positive thoughts and keep the negative stuff in the back of their heads. I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
Would Dave hook up with you if you gave him the chance?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, do you literally believe that he's not interested in you at all? Oh, yes! Yes!
Now, regardless of your opinion on whether or not men and women should be friends, or could be friends, you have to hear my opinion, because that's the only one that matters. And what I have to say is, don't be a fucking retard. You have to learn how to make friends with women. Actually, you need female friends. And what I mean by friends, do I mean that you have to be chummy with like a lot of women? Not really. What I'm saying is that you at least need to have the ability to hold normal conversation with women. I did not realize this for most of my life because I started my education in an all-boys school. And what happened when I moved to a co-ed school is that I could not talk to girls. And by talking, I don't mean as in like socializing. I mean basic talking. Let's say somebody dropped their pen. I could not tell them that, hey, you dropped your pen. So yeah, I could not do that. I had a paranoia. And that paranoia came because of two things. One is that I had a little bit of conservative conditioning in my mind, so women were like weird objects to me, like... I mean, women were like mythical creatures to me. So I could not just like, go up and talk to a woman. That's shameful. I have to do something special or, get married or something like that. And the other thing is that, listen, son, if you are like chopped or an ugly ass nigga, society is gonna let you know it. You don't have to browse like looks maxing forums to know that your looks are a disadvantage, okay? You're gonna feel it in your soul. So I was trying to look for ways how to not be chopped, like bodybuilding, losing weight, skincare. This is normal for a teenager. But I don't know when the hell I get suckered into the black pill rabbit hole. I was one of the early ones, okay? I was before these got mainstream. I don't know why I'm bragging about that. Anyway, being in those kinds of communities completely tanked my confidence. I was consuming the content that would say that your genetics determine everything. You are meant to be a sub-5 child. So even though back then I was able to get a little bit fed, I was getting hit by puberty, I was getting taller, like I got promoted to subhuman to semi-human, and even then I was unable to muster any kind of confidence to like talk to women because I had no idea what to talk with them about or like how to talk with them.
So what's in the bag?
It's called brother sister.
So anyway, I decided it's time to improve my social skills with women. So I moved away from the black pill community because most of the time they are talking about looks maxing, and it's the red pill community where you talk about personality maxing, status maxing, stuff like that. Oh god, I really fucking hope this reaches the right audience. Imagine normal people hearing this bullshit. I hope it reaches the neurodivergent community. Anyway, what were the red pill people telling me? They were telling me that being mysterious and not talking to women gets you woman. I don't really see now how that logic works, but back then it made sense to me because I was thinking, whoa, I already do this shit. I already don't talk to women. Does that mean I'm a Sigma male now? And instead of fixing the issue, I doubled down on it. Even when girls tried to talk to me, I would dismiss them. I was throwing slurs and being rude to them in courtesy of this video.
boys take risks, they take chances. They're not worried about the negative consequences. Now, this is not necessarily a good thing, but the takeaway is that as a nice guy, we can be perceived as a little bit boring, a little bit safe. What I would recommend is start pushing your comfort zone.
I'm sorry, man. Like, I hope that you meant well with that video. If that is the case, I really badly misinterpreted your message. And there was this one particular girl. So this girl was exceptionally nice to me for some reason. I used to think that was because she was into me, but now looking back, I think it's more because she felt pity, realizing that I was just a socially awkward retard trying to act tough, and she felt empathy for that. That could be the case. That's probably what happened. I don't remember what she usually talked to me about, but I do remember that most of the time it was like talking sense into me, telling me not to do stupid things.
Are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'm the baddest motherfucker in the whole multiverse.
And instead of taking her advice, my reaction to her was that, whoa man, this bitch is intimidated by my aura, that's why she's trying to pacify me. So how did I respond to that? I started pushing her boundaries. I got a power trip out of it. I was trying to see how much can I get away with. To be honest, I told her some stuff that would definitely get me a trip to the principal's office. And I did end up going to the principal's office because of her. Near the end of my high school days, I did something wrong, I forgot what it was, but yeah, she got angry at me for it, and I decided to dismiss her as usual. But this time, for some reason, to assert dominance, I decided to give her a shove. And because I did not take into account our weight difference, she tripped. In our culture, you don't even unsolicitedly touch women.
We spend most of our days respecting women.
Anyway, I got taken to the principal's office because of this, and that girl completely stopped talking to me. Thank goodness it was the end of high school. I don't have to ever face her again. Okay. After that incident, I got completely radicalized. Even with so little female interaction, I decided that bitches are the main source of all my suffering. So I decided that I will completely stop interacting with women for at least a couple of years, and I'll only interact with them after I have a status maxed. I focused on like making money, like when I could use these hoes and shit. So I intentionally went into university. I would just go to the campus after the classes, I would come back home. So did my Sigma lone wolf grindset pay off? It did not. Turns out that cutting off any kind of female interaction turned me into a massive gooner. Because of COVID, I already got lazy. I was not putting effort in the gym. I was coping with junk food. I was thinking, man, what's the point of putting in so much work to get some of these hoes when I could just goon to these anime hoes all day? This brings me back to my original point. My point is that you have to develop the ability to imagine women that you're attracted to without feeling the need to fornicate with them. Just like you don't feel the need to fornicate with an old lady. Most of you, hopefully. Bruh. Now, I did not clarify why you need female friends. And it's not because it's eventually gonna help you find a girlfriend. No, that's not the reason. The reason is that in your career, social interaction is very important. And you'd have to interact with foids and not fumble that interaction because of your lustful thoughts. It's inevitable in modern civilization. Why am I saying in modern civilization? It's inevitable even if you are like in a tribe in Africa. Like say you have to meet the chieftain's wife, like, Sister Morana, I bear no indecent thoughts. I only wish to respectfully discuss our rain dance ritual so that the gods smile upon us. And the last point I wanted to mention is that being friends with women, being able to make acquaintances with them without lusting over them, it's gonna help you stop putting women on a pedestal. It's gonna help you stop void worship. It's gonna help you stop becoming a simp.
With you, I lose track of time. When I'm without you, you're stuck on my mind. I can make up rhymes until my face turns blue. Ring, I need to ask you something. I wonder what your answer will be. Soraya, will you please go to prom with me?
You better.
It's also gonna help you move on from bad breakups. And you are gonna start seeing women as human beings just like you. I mean, you're gonna start seeing them as people who also shit and fart and have a very inconvenient way of peeing. And there is no reason to put them on a pedestal, okay? And you know, I have a hypothesis that a lot of the retarded fetish, like the feet fetish or armpit fetish, this all comes from like void worship of the female body.
My new freaking dog, guys. And this one's I can't wait to see this guy. New fantasy unlocked, guys. Look at her. She's all retarded.
And even if you do not have any fetishes, if you are desperately lustful, it's visible on your face, it's visible on your behavior.
It is impossible for men and women to be just friends. And under no circumstances can it happen.
And even though I believe that there's a little bit of truth to that statement, I would say do not let general statements become tenets of how to dictate your life. So I guess that's it for today. Leave a comment down below. Do you think women and men can be friends, and to what degree? Stay low cortisol, high serotonin. Until we meet again, Earthlings, has been Quid.
Now I'm pissed. Now I'm gonna go get some pussy. Hey, you look pretty good. You look pretty good.